Hey team, happy Sunday. Tomorrow, week 4 starts. Oh my goodness, you guys, I told you this challenge was going to be flying by and we are already here hitting that halfway point. One thing I want to bring up immediately, I am so proud and inspired by you all. A, because you all have been showing up and showing out and like holding yourself accountable in this challenge, but also B, last week's challenge was to bring a friend, and it was so awesome to see all the new faces and everyone getting excited and working out with someone close to them, as well as you all starting to build that community with one another. You're starting to talk to each other, you're starting to challenge each other, and that competition, the healthy competition, I love it. I love it. That's how our community thrives, and that's how you will be more likely to reach your goals and be successful in this challenge, is starting to open up. Again, become vulnerable with it. Get in there, get excited, and hold yourself accountable and stay consistent. Number one secret in this well after the 8 weeks is consistency. Coming up here for week number 4, listen, if there are so many things coming up that I need you to listen during that flexibility block, and I need you to sign up for all of those things that's up at the front desk, okay? Get to know those wonderful sales associates. They're brand spanking new. They're learning so many things and they want to get to know you as well, just as you want to get to know them. And then there's so many sheets up there. We have a mobility workshop coming up. We have a rower workshop coming up. There's also some benchmarks this month, but there's the 90-minute donation class. There's so many opportunities for you all to get some additional movement in that comes with your membership. There's also the midpoint kind of check-in. Really, you get to do that body scan. It's kind of like how we don't tell you to get on a scale every day because your weight can fluctuate so much within a 24-hour span, right? We don't weigh ourselves in the morning and then weigh ourselves in the evening. That doesn't make sense. It's going to be skewed and you're going to be frustrated with those results. It's the same thing with kind of weighing yourself every week. Maybe that might be a good point, but this is a great opportunity for you to check in, see what's going on with that body fat percentage, see what's going on with that muscle percentage. Remember, when you do your body scan, it's best to do it in the morning before you've definitely before you've worked out, but before you've had a lot of liquids and or food. Get in and just get that scan one and done. So morning crew, you guys are gonna love that midpoint check-in because you're already there. If you are unable to come in the morning and you come in midday or the evening, try to make sure, absolutely make sure that you do not take it after your workout. It will be skewed if you take it after the workout, right? We get swole after a workout because all that blood is going to those muscles that we just worked out, so that it is repairing them and making them stronger. So definitely don't do it after your workout, and then if you can, try to do it first thing in the morning. I can't wait to see those results. We're gonna chat about them and talk about it. Actually, this week we're diving in, me and my communication to you, we're diving into food. We're gonna do it. I know I said I don't make meal plans for each and every one of you, but we have open discussions about maybe trying to figure out what may be best for you in the morning, or what may be, workable for your schedule for lunch and dinner. And if we're gonna throw in some snacks and, pre-post meals, workout snacks, meals, those types of things. I think Tabby's gonna dive deep into those this week as well. So super excited to kind of jump into this because you guys, I love to cook. I do not calorie count just because of, I've said it before, my relationship with food. There's a lot of backstory with how I've had food throughout my life and how I have viewed it. If I'm being 100% vulnerable and honest with you all, I've done diet trends, I've done diet pills, I've done those diet shots. They're not healthy. Don't do them. Please don't do them. Oh, young Heather. So many things I could good, but you know what? We learn from it and we move on, right? I've had an eating disorder before, and I guess you could call me a compulsive eater now, right? So my biggest flaw when I eat is my portion control. Your girl can eat, and I like to eat. I like to eat when I'm frustrated, stressed. I like to eat when I'm tired. I like to eat when I'm sad. I like to eat when I'm happy, right? And I think that's something that all of us kind of go back and forth with our relationship with. And so we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. and maybe just open that discussion on, you know, trying to figure out those triggers and then trying to figure out how to navigate through those triggers. And then also, I hope by the end of this week, have you fallen in love with food? Like, listen, just because we're being mindful of what we're eating doesn't mean that we have to cut all of these things out of our life that we may enjoy, right? We can still have sugar, we can still have fat, all of those things, but in good portions. So I'm super excited about this week. This week, actually, it's super exciting. So the big challenge within the Transformation Challenge group is the tread distance. So whether you do the bike, the strider, or the tread, it's all about getting that distance this week. Now, I do believe that in prior years, the warm-up does not count, right? Because not everyone can warm up on the tread. So just heads up on that. The warm-up distance does not count. So you may have to do a little bit of math, but your tread block distance will count. So there's going to be a QR code there. You're going to scan it. You're going to put your information in and what you did for that day. So let's get after it. My challenge, which I'll talk about it a little bit later as well, of course, it's going to be revolving around food. Whether you're having the discussion directly with me or you're having the discussion in that Facebook group, I want us to start having it. So if you have a discussion with me about your eating this week, or if you have a discussion about your eating in the Facebook group, right? One a day, so you could really get 2 entries a day if you do the Facebook group and communicate with me. But we're gonna open this discussion, right? We're gonna dive deep into it. Something everyone talks about. It's something that we all kind of, I feel, struggle with at the end of the day, is our food portions and what we are putting into our body to try to get the result out. So super excited for this week. Week number 4. Let's do this, y'all. Tomorrow, 500-meter benchmark row. Don't run from it. Run right into it and absolutely thrive. If you haven't seen Jeff's video yet that was posted on our social media page, go check it out because it's great, great, great information. Jeff is phenomenal on the rower. Whew. Okay. Bye, y'all.